What's going on, guys? Nathan here with a tutorial on how to solo stealth bank heist, which is arguably the easiest stealth in the game as long as you have the patience for it. There is very little to no chance at all of being spotted, and there's just 4 to 5 simple steps that you have to follow in order to successfully stealth this and not even be noticed. Now we're going to be playing on Deathwish today, as you can see right there, and we're going to be doing the gold mission. Now bank heist has 3 variations. You can have gold, you can have cash, and you can have just the deposit boxes themselves. It doesn't matter, it's all the same mission, but I'm going to be doing the gold job today, and by association it will also be pro, because you can't have a gold heist without it being pro, because that's literally not in the game. So just for the extra cash and XP. Now let me go over assets. So I have the body bag perk in the skill tree unlocked, which means I can purchase this asset, which gives me 4 extra body bags. Now this is crucial, and I mean absolutely crucial, when you are solo stealthing, because you're going to end up killing and having to hide more than 2 bodies throughout the entire mission. When you're playing with more people, it's not that big of a deal, because you're pretty much going to have 8 body bags if all 4 of your teammates are running the extra body bag perk. So that's not big of a deal, but the extra 4 body bags does give a lot of breathing room when you're playing with other people, and it's absolutely crucial when you're solo stealthing. The other asset I'm going to pick up is called the camera feed, and I believe everybody knows what this does, but this will basically allow me to access all of the, it'll help me to identify where the teller room door is open, like which side it's open on, possibly where the security door is, and outline the guards when I have a chance. Now for my loadout here, I'm going to be going with the stealthed up Car 4, the Mark 10 submachine gun, the Troutman knife, the 2-piece suit, and the ECM jammer. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Now step 1 of this mission is to, in casing mode, identify which side the teller room door is open on. So it looks like it's open in the back. See, this door is closed right now, and now it's going to be open on this side. And the reason this is important is that when you ECM rush the main room, you have to kill these tellers, because there are panic buttons right there, and they will hit those panic buttons within seconds of civilians being notified in the main lobby. Now if you didn't know where this door was open on, and you took a random guess and you were wrong by chance, by the time that you realize that you're wrong and have to sprint all the way back over here to kill the tellers, they will have already hit that panic button. So you need to know where or which side the door is open on. I'm just making... Okay, so here's the security room door, and this is the easiest spawn of them all. One can spawn over by this corner over here. I'm gonna try to go over here without alerting that guard. I'm going to try to mark that one too. It can spawn right here where these 2 chairs are, which is the hardest spawn because of that camera. Like, a camera can also spawn right here. And if it's a titanium, that means like you can't disable it. So it will be watching you when you try to enter the security room, that is. But yeah, this is a very easy spawn because it's out of the way, and nobody will bother even spotting. Okay, the bank manager is back here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mask up here, and I'm going to actually correctly follow step 1, which is to kill the manager. And the reason you kill the manager is to actually pick up his keycard, which it looks like it didn't spawn. It has a small chance of not spawning when you kill the manager, which means that the keycard is in his office, which at that point you might as well just restart the mission, because it is incredibly hard to get to the manager's office without alerting anybody, being there are civilians literally 3 feet away. But on most missions, when you kill the manager, you will actually pick up his keycard, which allows you to instantly enter this door. Now I'm going to actually use it. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have a keycard. Okay, so that brings me to my next point. If you don't, or if you do have the perk in the ghost tree that allows you to ECM open security doors, you can go ahead and use that right away without even worrying about the manager. Is this a guard? Oh, there's a guard back here. Okay. Well, that was easy. Alright, so 1 guard down. 4 guards do spawn on this map. 3 roam around the bank, and the last one, which is your last pager, will be in the security room. So I actually managed to kill this guy before he was able to fire a shot, which was really risky. I didn't even know that guards went back here, to be honest. So I'm actually going to go ahead and throw this body bag over here, just in case another guard happens to come back here. I don't know why he would, but I've never ever seen a guard over there. But luckily we were able to kill him in time, so it's not that big of a deal. So now I'm going to go ahead and ECM open the security door, and by killing the guy in this room, all of the cameras are down. So like right now, all of the titanium cameras don't even do anything. They're out of play, so to speak. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and bag up this body. I don't actually know if I have more body bags. Yep, I don't. Okay, so I think I might just leave that guard there. Actually, no, I'm actually going to loop around and get more body bags, which it is that black or light blue highlighted thing over there. I'm going to have to be careful about civvies on the street over here, because they will walk by and notice you, like that guy right there, which happened to walk over a car. Right. Okay. Oh, why are you walking over here? What is there on this part of the street that you even want to see? So I'm gonna have to follow this guy at a snail's pace and try to get to those body bags. I'll fill up my inventory with 2 more, and then we'll be good to go again. So while we're doing this, I might as well recount what we know so far. We know that there's 2 guards left because, as you can see in the top right portion of my screen, I have 2 pages left, which is the little radio icon. Also, I didn't mention, I'm using actually Hawk's HUD right now, which is a HUD in Payday 2 that will actually give you like more information. It's not a cheat or anything, it's just kind of a Lua mod. Lua is the type of code that Payday uses. And so, yeah, you can go ahead and Google that and go ahead and download it. I would highly suggest using it because it's a very good HUD and it shows you all kinds of useful information. But yeah, there's 2 guards alive right now. There's going to be 2 roaming around, so I have to keep my eyes out for those. So if we go back to our step-by-step plan here, step 1 was to identify where the security door and the teller room door is. Step 2 was to kill the manager, get his keycard. Step 3 is to get into the security room and take out the guard, because that disables all the cameras, which on Deathwish is especially crucial because if you don't disable the titanium cameras, which you cannot destroy, I might add, it makes the mission like exponentially difficult, because that means if you were to theoretically lay down an ECM and kill a civilian under a camera, you would have to move that civilian or tie him up and move him before that camera comes back online. So you pretty much have to disable the cameras. On Overkill and all other difficulties, you can get away with it by killing the cameras because like they are actually destroyable, but on Deathwish you need to enter the security room, like it's non-negotiable, so to speak. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to lockpick this. I think I might be under sight of, oh yeah, the cameras are down. I keep forgetting that. So normally this titanium camera would be spotting me right now because it's facing like directly at me right now, but I can go ahead and lockpick that without a problem. And it looks like there's a guard right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually just try and see if I can spot the other guy through my camera asset. Also, fun fact, you can hold W and S while on the cameras to zoom them in and out, which I usually just hold S and just kind of flip through them. I'm gonna pick up this red spider package because it's extra experience, even though I think I unlocked all of the weapon mods for the Courier DLC. Alright, so we're gonna try to spot this next guard. Fun fact though, if a guard is standing like right there, which they tend to a lot, I might add, and they walk into the printer room, you're actually, you know, 75% of the time, you can actually kill the guard through this little viewpoint, and then just sprint into the security, or into the printer room, which the printer room is right over there, because these civvies will not spot you in time before you're out of sight. So that's kind of just something useful to remember. I'm actually going to check the roof really quick because there is a small chance that the guard might be on the roof. Walking around, making his rounds on the roof, and unfortunately we do have glass roofs, which I believe is only part of Deathwish. So basically, with glass roofs, you are able to be spotted on the roof, which on all other difficulties, it's pretty much you can free roam up there, but on Deathwish you can't. Oh, there's a guard. Okay, so these are our last 2 guards. So if this guy manages to walk backwards, which I really hope he will, then we can go ahead and kill him, and then we'll be able to kill the other guy. But yeah, step 4, which is killing all of the guards, is like the longest step in the game, and it's really annoying. But on solo stealth, like solo stealthing any mission, what you need more than anything else besides skill on the trigger is being able to be patient. And like I said, I can go ahead and just kill this guard in this printer room. There's a very small chance that anybody will walk back here, like a very, very small chance. I think only guards and the manager, the bank manager, can get back here. But I am able to bag up the corpse, so nobody will be alerted. Now, take note of that panic button. That is a panic button. And what it does is a civilian, if they're alerted, can instantly press that to immediately sound the alarm on the bank. So when you're trying to EC rush and control your civvies, you have to really watch that button, because if the cubicle civvies aren't contained well enough, they will push that button and just immediately end the mission. And that's exactly what happened in my last recording of this. I was trying to control the civvies out on the street, forgot about the cubicle civvies, and they hit the panic button. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this guard again. I'm gonna wait for him to get into a safe spot. Now, it is possible as well that you can actually kill a guard in one of the corners over there. In the side entrance door, if you turn immediately to the right, guards stand in the corner there a lot, and it is possible to kill them. Basically, a civvy will notice after about when you're on the 4-second mark on the pager, and by then you can finish the pager, kill the tellers, and then proceed to control your civvies. Which I might as well get this out of the way right now, explaining stuff. So when you're solo stealthing things, I don't know why I'm switching cameras, because I know where the guard is. He's right here. One of the bad things about solo stealthing is that you don't have enough cable ties physically to control your civilian population, which means that you can basically spare 6 civilians if you have the max amount of cable ties, and beyond that you're going to have to execute the rest, which sucks for deducting cash and if you're really that moral about a video game. But for me, I will instantly mow down like all of the civilians because I don't want any liabilities. Let's see, this guard is walking back. And I mean, that's just kind of how solo stealth is. It's not like anybody really has a choice with that, but unless you really want to take the liability risk of like keeping your civvies there, which they can call the police at any time, I might add, at any time at all. That is the phone. That's freaking great. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. What I was saying before was that that's just kind of how solo stealthing is built, is that you physically don't have enough cable ties to fully spare your civilian population. So, let's see, I gotta know where this other guard is. I'm gonna go back on the camera feed to see if I can spot him by random chance. And we're gonna go ahead. There he is, he's right there. And once again, I am holding W to zoom in the camera, which that is actually something that a lot of people don't know that you can do. And yeah, so here you can see the reason why you have to kill the tellers is these 2 panic buttons right there. They will hit those within seconds of being alerted. So, and those guys are really fast on those things, so it's definitely important to kill them. And we did identify that the security room, or not the security room, the teller room door is open to the back. So that's good information to know. And I think what I'm gonna do is actually, what I'm gonna do when I ECM rush and we assume that the guard is already dead, I'm going to enter through the side door, kill the tellers, kill these tellers right here. I'm going to probably throw a grenade in the bottom over here. No, that's questionable if I'll throw a grenade. But anyway, I'm going to run through the printer room and then kill all of the cubicle civvies so that they don't hit that panic button, because they are more likely to hit that panic button than anybody else. And I'm going to go ahead and keep eyes on this guard over here. Alright, he's right there. So if he can walk from here to there, I can actually kill him without anybody seeing him, just right about here in the doorway. So hopefully that will be the case, although I highly doubt it, because it's the greatest chance of the guard's AI will go back to the main lobby, which sucks. Alright, come on, buddy. Yeah, this is the Troutman knife, by the way. Wow, I just noticed right now that the knife has a compass on it, and that's actually cool. Like, I think, is it like a survival knife? I don't know. I just thought this was like a SOG knife when I first unlocked it, but looks like it's some sort of survival knife, so that's cool. Alright. Alright, I don't know if I want to take the chance of killing the guard in this corner, which he might be at. Where did he go? I don't know. I'm gonna go back on cameras to find out where he is. Once again, this is like just part of the waiting game. You just gotta have a lot of patience. Oh, he's in the cubicle area. You gotta have a lot of patience when you're solo stealthing any mission, because especially when it's pro, you don't want to take any chances at all. Alright, I need to know where this guy is. ¿Dónde estás, señor? Oh, there you... Ooh, that was close. That was an 85%. 85% notification. Detection rate, whatever. Which, it does help, by the way, if you're, like, solo stealthing offline. It gives you a nice, smooth detection rate, so, like, you know exactly how much your detection is, because I've had it where I've had high latency before, and your detection rate would, like, chunk upwards, so you wouldn't actually know how fast people are detecting you. Like, it would go from, like, 20% to, like, 60% to, like, 80%, and you're like, whoa, 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 where am I being spotted from? So, with host detection rate, you can make sure that... Oh, he might be walking back here. Alright, we might have our final kill if he would... Oh my god, like, seriously? Go back to the main freaking lobby. Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it. So yeah, smooth detection rate gives you a good idea, a better idea of, how fast people are noticing you. Alright. That is way too close. He's way too close to kill. Because those civvies right over there. Those guys right over there will notice him if I manage to kill him in the corner over here. Which is not highlighted anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and loop around to the side once again. Try to get an eye on his wireframe. There we go. Yeah, if I was playing like more with even another teammate, we could definitely do this a lot easier. Like, somebody could just spray him down, and then we could ECM rush from there. Or, like, ECM rush and then spray him down while we are ECM rushing, if that made sense. Oh my gosh, this guy will not go. I'm gonna knife the wall in my anger. Go in the printer room. I could kill you in the printer room. God dang it, I lost track of his wireframe. Okay, he's in the... main lobby, going to cubicles, it looks like. Ooh, he might be heading back. We'll have to see about that. Nope, he's just gonna sit in that medium range area.
Cops.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. You got this. You just gotta meet your fate eventually. Everyone dies. It's just you're gonna die sooner than the rest.
Be cool.
Alright, so I think... usually when you ECM rush as well, there's about 3 civvies on the street, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for those. That's why I'm hesitant to just throw a grenade in the middle of those civilians, because that will kill like all of the civilians in the front lobby, which can allow me to keep track of the civvies in the cubicles. But I'm afraid of the civilians in the street being alerted too early and being able to call the police right away. While I'm trying to deal with the cubicle civvies. So, looks like this guy will not freaking move. Okay. He's in that corner again. Is that like all he goes to is just that corner and cubicles? That's pretty pathetic. I think I might throw a grenade. I might have to try out that new strategy. Alright, we're gonna have to loop around to the side here, being I lost my wireframe on him. Alright, there we go. He's gonna... how much would I bet he walks back to the exact same freaking spot? He's gonna... oh! Come on, walk to the corner. I can take you in the corner. Not that corner. That's the wrong corner. It's a wrong corner. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to, oh, you know what I could do? I could kill the tellers and then lay down an ECM, which will give me enough time for the cubicle civvies and the civvies on the street. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm definitely gonna do. Oh, printer room! Printer room! I'm going, I'm running. Dead. There we go. Alright, so from here I can we can go ahead and ECM rush the main area. Alright, now this is the last step, is to ECM this area. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a jammer. That'll disable all phones. I'm gonna throw a grenade. I'm gonna throw another grenade. And I'm going to kill this guy. He's going for the panic button. We got him. That's why I always watch that panic button. I'm gonna switch weapons for more magazine ammo. I got 10 seconds on this ECM, which means that phones are still disabled, and I'm not even gonna bother the cable ties. So I managed to 4 seconds on this ECM. I gotta take out this civilian before that happens. He might be able to get on his phone before I can even reach him, which sucks. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We were able to secure that. Alright. So, like I said, you end up killing a lot of civilians when you're solo stealthing. Now, that could have been a lot more clean on my part, to be honest, but I would rather have a safe mission and just get the loot, especially when this is Gold Pro. Gold gives you a lot of money, so you can pretty much make up for all of those civilian deaths, being it does deduct just a lot of money. But yeah, grenades are really effective for clearing rooms, obviously, and from here on out, we're pretty much good. I think there might be 1 or 2 civilians that will spawn on the street, which I'm going to look out for. But we got the drill going, and from here on out, it's pretty much just for bagging the loot, and that's how you solo stealth bank heist. It just takes a little bit of patience. It's so easy, though. Like, there's very little chance of being noticed. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw another grenade. And the reason for that is to... Okay, so if you... Fun fact, if you throw a grenade or use like a saw on anything, whether it be the floor and a... What is this? An ATM or like a wall, civilians on the map will immediately be notified. And it's useful for finding out if like any civilians are still around that you didn't happen to see. But it's also a little bit risky because they could call the police at any time. If you don't get to them and kill them in time. So, yeah, you can go ahead and throw a grenade just to make sure that everything is all wrapped up. It looks like it is, and from here on out, all I have to do is wait for this drill to finish, and then all of the gold is in there waiting to be bagged up, which I will probably skip, and I think I might just include me just getting the gold for the lulz in the end of the video. But past here is literally just waiting. Also, silent drilling is useful on this... Not on this mission specifically, but as you can see, like, you can barely hear this drill, which I have the silent drilling technician perk. So I would highly suggest that perk as well, because civilians have to directly have a line of sight on the drill in order to be alerted by it. So it's also just kind of a cool perk to like have a silent drill. Like, you're used to this thing going so loud, and then you get that perk, and now it's like, oh, I don't even hear the thing at all. It's kind of nice, because it was really annoying before. So yeah, we've got what? 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes about. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll cut to the scenes of me getting the gold, and that's pretty much it. So that's how you solo stealth Deathwish bank heist. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Damn, it feels good to be alive.